Happy 2019, everybody. My name is Jimmy Fowler. I'm a meteorologist here at the National Weather Service in Grand Junction, Colorado. And today I'll be talking to you guys about the climate summary for January for across eastern Utah and western Colorado. This photo here shows the radar that's located up on the Grand Mesa in this kind of winter-esque scene. We had quite a few winter storms move through the region that brought in a lot of low-level moisture, which allowed for dense fog to form occasionally. These graphics here are from January 12th. The left image shows the I-70 along near Loma with almost near zero visibility. And then this graphic here shows down in Durango some snow-covered roads plus dense fog, which allowed for some really tricky travel. Later in the month, on January 21st and 22nd, we had a pretty large snowstorm move through the region that brought some really heavy snowfall for the mountains, anywhere from 5 to 12 inches, plus wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, which resulted in some near whiteout conditions, which you can see here on this CDOT cam. Now, the very next day, we actually captured this image from the camera located up at the radar, which shows near 6-foot snow drifts along the near the radar. So it is pretty snowy up there. And when our electronic technicians go up there to do maintenance on the radar, they actually have to travel via either snowcat or snowmobile just because there are no roads available to get to the radar. So this graphic here shows the January 2019 high temperatures for across the different airports across eastern Utah and western Colorado. So you can see that for most of the region, the highs were in the mid to upper 40s, although the lowest high temperature was in Vernal on January 8th of 39 degrees, with the warmest temperature being 47 degrees recorded in Aspen, Montrose, and Cortez. And it was pretty chilly across western Colorado and eastern Utah, with most of the coldest temperatures being at or well below zero. The coldest temperature was recorded in Craig on January 2nd of -28, and this January 2nd was actually the coldest outbreak for across our region, with most other than Vernal hitting the low temperature that day. Here in Grand Junction, we hit -4 degrees, which is actually the lowest temperature we have seen since January 6th, 2017, so almost 2 years. Precipitation-wise, we actually did fairly well across the region, especially for southwestern portions of Colorado. Durango had the most with 1.63 inches, which is about a half an inch above what they usually typically get for the month of January. Vernal actually received the highest compared to normal with 1.36, which is about 0.86 inches of precip more than they usually get. There were some areas that did not get as much snow or as much precipitation compared to normal, such as Grand Junction, Rifle, Montrose, and Aspen. And Montrose actually received the least amount of precipitation of 0.36 inches. So this precipitation allowed for some drought improvement. However, much of the region remains in the severe to extreme drought, with even a little bit of a sliver of the D4 exceptional drought. The outlook for the month of February is that this drought will continue to persist, but will actually improve a bit. The snowpack for the month of January was actually fairly well, especially compared to last year. So across Utah, across eastern Utah, it was all either at or above average. And for Colorado, almost the entire state, other than southwestern portions, was actually at or below, or at or above the normal snowpack. The February 2019 climate outlook from the Climate Prediction Center shows that northern Colorado and northeastern Utah has a 33 to 40% chance of having cooler than normal temperatures, and most of the region has a 33 to 40% chance of having above average precipitation. That is all we have for you for the month of January. If you have any cool photos for the month of February, we will love to feature you in the next climate review, and you can submit those photos through our Facebook page. Thank you.